to today's video. This is December's third paycheck of 2021 and our second to last that we will be stuffing for this year, which I cannot believe, guys. So close. It's currently Monday the 20th of December and we are 5 days away from the big day. I'm so excited. It's my favourite time of year. I love Christmas so much. So I just wanted to get this video out quickly because I'm not sure when you're going to see me next, because I don't really get much of a chance over Christmas to do much, just because it's obviously spent with family doing stuff. So I thought I'd get this one out, and then maybe I might be able to get one out the next Monday, but it might be like next midweek, if you know what I mean. I'll try my best. Also, before we get into it, please ignore the state of my nails. This is hair dye. I decided to go dark with my sister and I stained my nails, so my fingers did cop it as well, but they managed to fade off, but it stained my fingernails. I don't know if you can see, but it looks disgusting, and I promise it's not dirt or anything, it's just hair dye. Also, before we start off, I just want to let you know that I will be starting to film my budget with me's and weekly check-ins in the new year, so if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you are subscribed down below and hit the notification bell so you can be informed of when I start to film them. Okay, so enough chatting from me, let's hop into the video. I wasn't sure if I mentioned it, but it's £350 here today, which is a bit of a bigger paycheck just because I have managed to pick up a few more shifts with being off uni and all that. I was able to pick up an extra shift, which is always a bonus. And because I work a week in hand, the week that I worked last week, I'll be paid this week, so that'll be an even bigger one because I was able to pick up even more shifts, which I'm excited for. Okay, so to start off with, as usual, is my Treasury Wallet. And I've just covered my little cheat sheet by mistake. So spending this week is getting a 10, its usual 10. Okay, so now petrol. So now spending has 10, 20, 30 and 35. Petrol is only getting a 10 this week because we have only just filled up the car, and then once Christmas hits we won't be going anywhere. We don't leave the house, we don't go visit anybody. All our family is in one place, so we won't be going anywhere, and then this will be plenty to get us through this week. So now petrol has 10, 20, 30 and 40. Toiletries is going to get its usual 10. So now that will have 10, 20 and 30, and I plan to do a stock up before Christmas just so that we don't have to go out and get anything. Groceries will be getting 15. So a 10 and a 5. So now groceries has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 50, 25, 30, 35 and 40 in there. And then miscellaneous is getting a 5. So now miscellaneous has 20, 40, 50 and 55. So I'm just going to pop this to the side and bring out the rest of my cash envelopes. So fun is not getting stuffed this week because I did actually spend fun this morning technically, so I just thought instead of pulling it out just to stuff it and then take it back out again, I just thought I'd keep it in the bank. So that's getting skipped, as well as travels. And I did a bit of spending in cleaning because I bought some Sephora and some cleaning stuff, like Christmassy themed cleaning stuff for my bedroom. So that's that. And then household, beauty are getting skipped. And then fitness is getting a 10. How bent that £10 is. So now fitness has 10. So So now fitness has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 75. So there we go. Electronics is getting a 10. So now electronics has 50, 100, 150, 160, 70, 80, 90, 200 and 205 in electronics. And I'm not sure whether to buy myself a Nintendo Switch or a new Xbox. I'm quite into my games, but I really am undecided of what to spend this on at the moment. So I'm just going to keep building it up until I have a clear idea. So books and date night are both getting skipped, and then budgeting is getting its 10. So now that has 10, 20 and 30. And then eating out, it's also getting skipped, and it does have 30, just because again it's Christmas, like we won't be eating out. The only thing we will be doing is getting a takeaway on Christmas Eve, but my mum always treats us to that because she refuses to let us pay. So there's no point stuffing it just to have it sitting here for the next few weeks, because if we do end up buying something this week, then it'll just come out of the 30 that we already have. So that is the end of my grey binder. And now we're going to move on to my sinking funds. So Christmas is getting skipped, as is anniversary. Gifts is getting a 5. So now gifts has 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. And I will be doing another bill exchange in the new year, probably like the first week of January or maybe the 2nd, just whenever I get the chance to pop out and get the change. So Carriad is getting skipped, sorry. And then Babby is getting a 5. Oops. So now Babby has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45. It's crazy how much it builds up just from adding £5 a week. Emergency is getting skipped. So is clothes and car tax. Future purchases is getting a 5. Someone in the comments left when I was asking about should I cap this or keep stuffing it, they told me to keep stuffing it because it makes the most sense to keep stuffing it, because you never know what you're going to use it for and how much you'll need. So even if it's £5 a week, then it's still something and it still builds. So I'm going to keep doing that, so thank you. I can't remember who said it, but thank you anyway. So now future has 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65 and 70. Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know what I thought then. And I really apologise about the lighting as well if it's a bit dark. It's obviously late, so it's dark earlier now. It's winter, so it's obviously getting darker earlier. I don't know what I just said, but you all know what I meant. And then Amazon is getting the last 5. So now that has 50, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. Okay, so that's all my sinking funds stuffed. So the last one is my future binder. And we're not going to start with Caravan this time. We're going to go to the back and start with Payback. So Payback is actually getting £140 today. Like I said, it was a bit of a bigger paycheck, so I was able to spare some money, and with not stuffing some of the other funds that I usually stuff, because it's Christmas time, I was able to spare a little bit of extra money, so it's getting £140. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20 and 40. And if you watched my last week's video, then you will know that that's all I needed to fully fund myself back for all the £500 that I owed myself. So just to double check, I'm going to count it with you. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So yeah, that's £500 there. Just because I thought, you know what, instead of adding the money to a really pointless place, I thought I would just put it somewhere where it needed to be put and get this out the way, because I'm sick and tired of paying myself back. As you all know, I complain about it every time. So this is going straight into my caravan fund. So let's flip back to the front. As well as caravan's usual £20. So caravan actually got 520 today. So that can just go on there like that. Look at that, nice. So this actually took me a little bit longer than I care to admit to count, so I just thought I would skip it over, and I did actually mess it up during it, so I just thought I would mute it and speed it up. So sorry guys. 10 and 20, so that's 1,720, which, oh my god, I cannot believe that this has that much money in it, because that means we are only £280 away from fully funding our £3,000 goal of caravan, which, oh, I'm like, not emotional, but I'm just like, wow. So yeah, because, you know, this was one of my first like major goals that I ever have strived for since I started this. Like, this is my biggest goal, besides like typical savings and mortgage. Kind of, you know, it's a big one. And look at that, look at how lush that looks. So yeah, I'm really, really happy guys. That's like, my heart is just swelling at the moment. So I'm really proud of myself. Like, I cannot believe how this method has changed my life, and this is your sign to hop on this method and start stuffing envelopes with any money. Even if you just put in pound coins in there, 50p's, it's money. It's money being saved for something that is worth it. So, holidays not getting stuffed. My 1p saving challenge is actually getting £30 today, because I think I've gone wrong somewhere and I've missed an amount off, because I'm 1 week behind. So this week and next week I'm just gonna add £30 each time and then call it quits on like this year, because that's obviously the last thing. So next week I will be counting this when I stuff it, and I think it'll be roughly £650, but I will be counting it just to make sure. And then that's obviously the change. And then my 1 week ahead is getting a 10. So that's got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and 110. Costco is getting 20. And then Costco has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 40, 60, 80 and 90. And then Buffer is getting a 10. So now Buffer has 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 110 and 20. And then First Shop is the last envelope that's getting stuffed. And, oh, and that is getting 20. So now that has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 40, 60, 80 and 90. And then obviously payback will not be getting stuffed, but it will be staying because I always owe somebody something money or owe myself money, so it's just a handy envelope to have. I think I do owe my mum a bit of money, but you know, she's my mum, there's no rush for that. So she you know, she didn't give me a date for when I owe her the money back, so I think I might just take it slow, stuff £10 a week there, you know, until I think it's like £200 from in the year sometime, but she won't be mad if it's a little bit late. So that is the end of my cash stuffing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave me a like and a comment down below, and consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. If you are not new, thank you for all your support, and thank you to everyone who leaves a comment and subscribes and just shows general love and support, even if you're a silent watcher or if you follow me on Instagram and you just, you know, look at my profile, if you just like my pictures or whatever. It is linked down below if you did want to follow me on there. And I have got a TikTok as well, but I'm kind of getting into the TikTok scene at the moment, so I will post that down below. I'm not very good at it, but you might like it. I might see you next week, possibly. If I do not, everyone please have a lovely Christmas or however you spend the day, and a very, very happy New Year. Bye!